On this note, I, Mrs. Priyanka Bagul, Faculty of Department of Electronics and Telecommunication, take the opportunity to welcome you all on behalf of Modern Education Society's College of Engineering. It is indeed my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all for the 8th National Conference on Advancements in Communication, Computing and Electronics Technology, ACCET 2022, organized by Department of Electronics and Telecommunication in association with IEEE Signal Processing Society Pune Chapter, IETE Pune Center and Knowledge Partner ICT Academy during 19th and 20th April 2022. Prayer is the most powerful tool. So, before we start with any good event, we first pray to God to attain strength and the inner peace. Now, I'll play the Saraswati Vandana.
तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
All dear colleagues, HODs of all the departments, dear participants and all our guests. I welcome you all for this ACCET 2022. Albert Einstein once said, "The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education." So let us extend our horizon of learning by sharing. And for this, I, Mrs. Mrinay Dhanvijay, Coordinator of ACCET 2022, welcome you all to the 8th National Conference on Advancements in Communication, Computing and Electronics Technology, that is ACCET 2022, scheduled on 19th and 20th April 2022. I welcome you all on behalf of Electronics and Telecommunication Department of Modern Education Society College of Engineering, Pune. This ACCET, which is providing a platform to facilitate the researchers, academicians, and students to discuss the recent advances and trends in the fields of theoretical, experimental, applied communication, computing, electronics technology in India. I wholeheartedly welcome all the delegates across the country. We are fortunate enough to get supported by a group of sponsors, that is IEEE Signal Processing Society, IETE, and knowledge partner ICT Academy. The speakers in this program, they are uniquely placed to debate, discuss, and highlight the key points, trends, and recent developments. It will be a great to hear from our keynote speakers about the influence, priorities, development, and comparison to international standards in the same field. We have arranged a paper presentation opportunity for our delegates to put forward their reforming thoughts in this vast field. Our reviewers and our special judge panelists will judge them. I am happy to share with you that we have selected total 55 papers of various fields like embedded system and VLSI, augmented reality, Internet of Things, image processing, machine learning, deep learning, automation, robotics, renewable energy, etc. We have scheduled total 10 sessions, and from each session we will be selecting the best paper. This all papers will be published in ACCET 2022 conference proceedings. Selected quality papers will be published in UGC Care listed journal of ICT ACT with further review process. The conference will also spark the innovative ideas. It will foster the research relations and the partnerships between the various institutions and build a strong research and development community. So I hope that you will truly enjoy these 2 days of ACCET 2022. Thank you, and once again, I welcome you all. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Pranoti Mane, madam, head of the Electronics and Telecommunication Department, to say a few words. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Priyanka, ma'am. Please check whether my screen is being shared or not.
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it is shared. It's visible, ma'am.
Visible now?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all of you. Dr. Trustee Dr. A.J. Hake, Trustee MES Society, Dr. Chandler, Dr. Sanap, Trustee MES Society, Dr. Bormane, Principal AISSMS, BOA Chair, Co-Chair BOA IETE, PTU. Our today's keynote speaker, Dr. Bhandari from Honeywell Automation, Principal Dr. Saravde, Vice Principal Dr. Manisha Dae, all the heads of the various departments, faculty, my dear participants and students. A very warm welcome to all of you on this occasion, in occasion of the inaugural function of our 8th National Conference ACCET 2020. By taking this opportunity, since we are having many participants from all over the country, I take this opportunity to introduce you to our the work we are doing here in our department. So thank you, Priyanka ma'am, to give me this opportunity. I'll just share a few vision, mission, and a few things about the department quickly. So the vision of our institute, as you can see here, to groom motivated, environment-friendly, self-esteemed, creative, and oriented engineers. To achieve this vision, we are on a mission of to develop the industry-oriented manpower to accept the challenges of globalization by promoting the value education through motivated trained faculty, by maintaining conducive environment for education at affordable cost, by promoting industry-institute interaction, and ultimately by involving alumni. So in line with the vision and mission of the institute, we have framed our vision and mission of the department, and our team is working towards achieving the goals. So the vision of the department is in line with the vision of the institute. The mission is to develop the industry-oriented manpower to accept the challenges of globalization by imparting knowledge, that is ENTC, electronics and telecommunication knowledge, through trained faculty in a conducive environment. Another mission is to create awareness about the needs of ENTC industries through alumni and industry institute interaction. Third mission of the department is encouraging students to think innovatively and introduce them to various research activities. Fourth mission is grooming the students in communication and interpersonal skills. So if we observe all the mission and mission, it's related to our conference asset, because all these things we are going to achieve by through this conference. So this conference is a platform for the students and the faculty and the researchers to enhance or to present and share their research skills or research work. So that would be a real collaboration, or you can say a sharing of knowledge within the community, research community. So I really thank Dhanvijay ma'am for taking up the initiative and arranging this conference. This is our team, the ENTC faculty. I'm very happy to share with you that amongst all this team, about 40% of the faculty are PhD holders, doctorates, and remaining faculty, they are just about to complete their PhDs within 1 or 2 years. So the department is enriched with the highly qualified faculty, and the team is working very hard to achieve the goals set by our visionaries, all our dear trustees. Okay, another thing about the department that we have achieved, or and Vice Principal Dr. M.P. Dale, along with Ms. Vaishali Kamble, they have faced a research grant of around more than 26 lakhs for the research project, multimodal biometric recognition system for infants and toddlers using deep learning approach. So this is again one of the big achievement of our department. Then our institute is having Institutions Innovation Council, IIC. And I'm very happy to share that IIC MESCO has got a 2-star ranking on a scale of 2.5 by Ministry of Education's Innovation Council for the first 2 quarters of 2020-21. In our institute, we are having enriched lab facilities for the curriculum prescribed by SPPU, as well as we have a few state-of-the-art academic facilities like Baker's MESCO Metrology Lab, High Performance Computing Lab, Then Amitech lab, we are having Amitech lab in our department. NI LabVIEW Academy. Then KUKA robot we are having. Then Advanced Manufacturing Lab, Steam Engineering Center, Research and Development Cell, that is Incubation Center. So all these state-of-the-art facilities are there where students are taking benefit of, or they are doing research over there, they are pursuing their projects over there. And it's kind of multidisciplinary thing because these are not the labs for my department only. These are a few labs are from mechanical department, few labs are from ENTC, and few are from computer department. So it is not limited to the department because every student can go in every lab and take the benefit of this. So this is quite, I'm very happy to share this with you. We are having a central library facility. So as you can see, e-resources, Science Direct, IEEE, ASME, e-books and NPTEL videos, and many more facilities are there in the library. We are having a huge reading hall. Wi-Fi facilities are there. So students can access the internet, use the computers over there. He can study also in the reading room. Then when any engineering institution, when we say or when we see here, the main thing is about placement. Everyone is asked what about the placements. So here are the companies which are visiting or which are approaching us regularly for the placement of our students. And through this, we are having good placements. In see the 2021 placements, more than 90 students out of 145 got placed, already placed, and few more companies are coming. So in a month, I hope this will achieve the 140, more than 140 students. So all the placements, all the students are got placed in very good companies, a dream package. On a dream package, you can see here like Wipro, TCS, Capgemini, Persistent, and all. So all these companies, they have absorbed our students, MESCO students. We are having a training for FE2B, like soft skill training, communication skills and soft skill training, aptitude and software training, company specific workshops. So all these things are made available or made facilitated to the students on free of cost. So through the institute, this is the initiative taken up by the institute for the students for their placements as well as overall development. We are having different clubs in the MESCO, and all clubs, as I said, all are multidisciplinary. So all the students will come on a same platform and share their knowledge. So it will be a kind of collaborative things, knowledge sharing, it occurs here. So we are having different clubs. And through these clubs, students participate in various workshops, various competitions. So as you can see on the screen, SA India Baha competition, we are having M Baha as well as E Baha, and you can see the ranks. So a very good performance of our students in all those activities. So here mechanical, ENTC and computer, all students are there and they're working very hard to achieve all these things. So you can observe here the rank, all India level ranks, 9th rank, 10th rank and all. So a big achievement is there, and all these events, all these competitions are sponsored by the college itself. These are a few Robo Club achievements. Now, the most interesting thing I would like to share that during the pandemic, we were not able to let the students come in the lab and use the facilities. So there was a gap between you can say the actual experience, or you can say a practical experience was a bit low. So when everything went normal, when it has started offline things were started, what we have done, we have taken up a bridge course in our department. So that bridge course is to bridge the gap between the students, whatever we have conducted earlier and whatever is required for the students. So online and offline mode. So that gap has been bridged by our staff, and I'm very thankful to all my ENTC staff, because apart from their regular curriculum, in addition with that, they have devoted extra time. Even students have taken being engaged in that extra time, and they are provided. They have given the knowledge of all the basic things, or all the basic you can say things about the ENTC, like we have shown them all the instruments, lab facilities, tools, how to use them, how to use power supply, how to use multimeter, CRO, function generator, everything. Every fundamental thing which is required, every fundamental tool which is required to be a ENTC engineer. So every flavor of the flavor of every ENTC related things is being given in this bridge course. So Bormane sir, I would like to share this with you. I would like to convey this to you. So this initiative we have taken this time.
Yeah, nice, madam.
Thank you, sir. So this was for all AC students and TE students as well. And then for TE students, we have conducted a workshop, Arduino workshop, that totally it was sponsored by the college. Not a single penny is being taken from the students. So our faculty and some external faculty, they have conducted a workshop on Arduino, so that students have done the mini projects by their own. All the TE students, they have done their mini projects by their own in the college itself. Till now, all the students have already completed their projects. So this was a big step, and we can observe the outcome. We are observing the outcomes now. So along with that, many things already my colleagues have shown in the initial video also. Many things have been shown about the department and the institute. I will stop here about the department activities. Otherwise, it will take a long time. So in brief, I'll just brief you the journey of ACCET through the photographs. ACCET, it has started, the first ACCET was started in, I think, 2014 under the guidance of Dr. Hake sir, Dr. Keshte, Dale madam, Chopde sir. So this was the first ACCET. We had there. And that time we have printed publication, or you can say proceeding that time. This was again the next year, the conference, 2015. From the second conference, we have started publishing our papers in the journals, international journals. Third ACCET. Fourth one. Later on, we have started publishing our journals from the fourth ACCET. We have started publishing the papers in UGC care listed journals, UGC listed journals that time. And the journey goes on. You can see many, through this, we have we had dignitaries were there. We had a good interaction, good guidance from the industry persons. And this was last year. Somehow we could not arrange this conference in offline mode, so we have conducted the conference in online mode. So this was the last year's conference. So that was also a huge success for us. Online mode, the presentations were good, and it was also great success. And now this year, so this is my team, ACCET 2021-22 team. So the whole, on behalf of the ENTC MESCO, I welcome you all for this 8th National Conference ACCET 2021-22. Thank you, all of you, for patience listening. And I hope all of you will enjoy the sessions. The knowledge sharing would be there. I'm very sure about it. We will get the guidance from my keynote speakers, chief guest of honors. Today we are having one keynote speaker. Again, tomorrow also we'll be having one session. So I hope all of you will be present tomorrow also. So thank you so much for this, for patient listening. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, over to Priyanka, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your valuable words. Now I request Dr. M.P. Daya, madam, Vice Principal, MES College of Engineering, to say a few words. Over to you, ma'am.
Just a minute.
Yes, thank you, madam.
Just a minute, madam. I'll stop sharing.
Okay, okay. No problem.
Just a minute. Yes, ma'am. You can take over. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, madam. Thank you. A very warm good morning to one and all. Author Peter Senge said it well. Sharing knowledge is not about giving people something or getting something from them. That is only valid for information sharing. Sharing knowledge occurs when people are genuinely interested in helping one another develop new capacities for action, and it is about creating learning process. So I welcome you all to the 8th National Conference ACCET 2022. Respected all dignitaries, today's chief guest and our ENTC fraternity father, Dr. D.S. Bormane sir, today's guest of honor, Mr. and keynote speaker, Mr. Navalmal Bhandari sir, our Modern Education Society's honorable trustees, Dr. A.J. Hake sir, Dr. Chandak sir, and Dr. Sanab sir, respected principal, Dr. S.S. Sarode sir, convener of this conference and HOD ENTC department, Mane madam, all the other HODs, Dr. N.F. Sheikh madam from computer department, Dr. V.N. Chaugule sir from mechanical department, Dr. Adkar from FE department, and all the deans, Dr. V.N. Raibole sir, A.C. Mitra sir, R.A. Khan madam, and Dr. Sharma sir. All the dignitaries, reviewers, session chairs, all the participants due to which this conference is successful, I can say. And I welcome also Dr. V.K. Bairagi sir, chair of IEEE SPS Pune section, IETE chairman for this conference, and also ICT Academy, who is knowledge partner for this conference. Now also Professor Dhanvijay madam, who is backbone of this conference, and for the short time, I think she and the complete team of ENTC has worked hard for the success of this conference. So I welcome you all to this conference. Now, from last 2 years, we are going through a very hard situation, or I can say sometimes it is a scary situations also. But that situation also taught us to learn new technologies and to get connected and share information, knowledge through it. The show must go on, and yes, it is going on. We all know the advantage of offline meetings or offline teaching, everything, but at the same time this online conference gives us platform to meet our distant participants. So definitely in the next year we will try to arrange the conference in the hybrid mode, so we can achieve both the advantages of offline and online. The tree of ACCET 2022 is growing further, and fruits are started getting, and one of the fruitful outcome of ACCET 2022 is this for this conference we are selected papers will be get published in a UGC care listed journals from ICT Academy. So here actually I would like to tell you something about our Modern Education Society and our institute. Modern Education Society is established in 1932 with the motto spread of light. We have total 7 institutes under this umbrella, and 5 are in the Pune campus and 2 are in the Mumbai campus. Founder of MES Sir Kusro Wadia and Principal V.K. Zog time has started the society to meet the demand for education by the particularly for the residents of Eastern Pune. But now I think if you see the alumni of all Wadia institutes, they are spread all over the world. Our engineering college is also known by the society name, that is Modern Education Society's College of Engineering, is established in 1999, and we are now 23-year-old, or I can say 23-year young institute. The college and all the departments had always taken a lead to establish the connection with society and with industry through different platforms like workshops, conferences, and many more such things, competitions, etc., through which all the people can come together and share their knowledge. So ACCET 2022 is a gathering of like-minded technical peoples who can exchange or who can share knowledge, ideas, and innovation in the upcoming areas or the recent areas, emerging technologies in electronics and telecommunication. On behalf of MES College of Engineering, I would like to welcome all the guests and participants, session chairs. I expect that all the participants will take maximum benefit out of this conference. I congratulate Dr. Mane Madam, Professor Dhanvijay Madam, and the entire team of ENTC department for organizing such a wonderful conference in a very short duration. And we got also very good response for the conference. I wish a grand success to this conference and memorable time to all the participants and session chairs. I would like to thank IETE, ICT Academy, and IEEE SPS Pune chapter for technically sponsoring this conference. I would like to thank our management trustees, principal for their all-time continuous support and guidance. I wholeheartedly thank our chief guest of honor, and all the session chairs for giving their precious time for this conference. Thank you all, and I wish all the best to all the participants. Thank you, and I welcome you all once again. Thank you. Over to you, Priyanka Madam.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. S.S. Saravde sir, Principal, MES College of Engineering, to share your thoughts. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. I welcome all for 8th ACCET 2022, all dignitaries, Dr. Bormane sir, Bhandari sir, then Dr. P.P. Mane, HOD, ENTC department, Dr. M.P. Dale, Vice Principal, Trustee Dr. A.J. Hake, Dr. Sanab sir, Dr. A.S. Chandak sir, all the HODs and deans who have made this particular event successful. Their contribution are always useful for this. I also welcome CO Amol Chavan sir. Because of society's help, we are able to successfully organize this event. I appreciate the thanks to Bagul madam, Tiwari madam, Dhanvijay madam. For last 1 month, they are working hard to make this event successful. ENTC department is always at the forefront to solve various issues which are related to social problems. United Nations have identified various problems and which we have to tackle with the help of our engineering solution. Few of the problems are starvation, then poor and needy people who are below poverty, the problems related to women, then water or the water problem at various location. At some location there is a flood, and at few location there is a starvation. Then there are problems related to old people, problems due to climatic changes. There is a rain at particular location and there is no water to drink also. The technology plays very important role in taking the solution for various problems. Nowadays, robotics are there to help to take the solution. Then prominent area is also electrical vehicle, automated remote controlled car, artificial intelligence, robotic vision. These are the prominent places of research, and these conferences are helping to the researcher to get the input from expert and redirect their research goal so that their research will be useful to the society. I wish this conference will be very successful, and those who are attending it, they will get the benefit of it. I thanks to all organizing committee, HOD Mane Madam, who has taken much effort along with their team, and I hope that this conference will be very useful. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I take this opportunity to request Dr. A.J. Hake, sir, Management Trustee, Modern Education Society, to enlighten us with his thoughts. Over to you, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Priyanka, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are clearly audible.
Yeah. Madam, sorry, I will not be able to start my camera because somehow I was playing with the computer, but the setting has gone wrong. But somehow I could manage with the microphone. So please bear with me
Sure,
for
sir.
the time being. Good morning, everyone, and good morning to all delegates, those who are participating in this conference, and good morning to all dignitaries, those who are there as today's inaugural function. First of all, I must thank Dr. Bormane sir for his continuous support for all such activities that our institutions undertake. He is being principal of AISMS, and out of his very busy schedule, he has taken a key time for us, and we really thank him. Being a chairman of a BO studies, he is very helpful for guiding us on various activities that we keep on conducting. I also thank you, Dr. Bhandari sir and Dr. Varsha Harpale madam. The sponsors for the activity, as I understand, this is being an 8th conference in the series. IETE and IEEE and ICT Academy, all three of them, they have helped us in carrying out this important activity. One of the important aspects for carrying out such conferences is that all the researchers will come together and will try to share the knowledge and the wisdom in the direction of carrying out the research. Important aspect is the research for the activity, and they will come to know about the various aspects that they have to cover for various topic. As I understand, we have got various topics that are being covered, and there are 55 papers that will be presented in 10 different sessions. So it is a large number, and definitely I hope that the participants will grab the knowledge in the various fields or various different areas under which the researchers are carrying out their research. Recently, in a technological aspect, I have come across that even the Wi-Fi that we presently keep on using has much more advanced feature has come into the picture, where the speed of communication can be much higher, and we can have very seamless communication as far as the video is concerned or audio is concerned. At present, perhaps we may see that there is a certain amount of glitches that come across when we had such kind of a conference online. And it is necessary that now India or the UGC and AICT has insisted that all the colleges has to have now the facilities which will work for online as well as offline processing the education for the students and for all the community as such. Recently, we have come across also one of the aspect that I have been studying in different topics, that Tesla has produced electrical vehicle, and while going through, they have come across that many of the peoples are not really interested in buying their product, or they are sending that product back to them. Then the Tesla has carried out an analysis and then come across that while carrying out the charging of the batteries, at least minimum half an hour was required to be spent. So it has created a challenge, and there are two different ways in which the challenge can be handled. And one of the way in which they have handled is during that half an hour time that the one has to spend. They have started introducing hotels nearby, or the charging stations are introduced in the hotels nearby, so that the customers, when they are going through hotels, at the same time their car will get charged, or the batteries for the car will get charged. So this aspect is very important for the business point of view, not only the research, but this is the other aspect of the research that one has to cover, so that it become financially sustainable and useful for the people also. Government of India recently, as we talk about the non-conventional energy sources that are required, and recently Maharashtra state was undergoing through a crisis as far as the electricity is concerned. So the government of India has recently announced that non-conventional energy, when we are generating, has to be stored. And as I understand, to store the energy, we require to have on different devices, so that the energy generated can be used during the peak demand of the country or demand of the state. And usually it is during the daytime. It is not during daytime, but it is during evening time between 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So 4,000 megawatt is the target that government of India has put up. We have to store the energy, and this energy is to be injected in the grid during the period when it is demand, when it is a demand. So all the researchers, I will request whatever research we are trying to do, or the activities that we try to do, should be beneficial for the country, and the technology should get transferred to the needy people, or those who desperately need all these technologies which are required. So as I understand, the student community, those who are attending such kind of a seminar and workshops and conferences, they will definitely come to know about what are the areas in which the people are working, what are the various ideas on which they are working, and they will make use of it for the benefit of transferring the technology to the needy people. So as I understand, this is being an 8th session, and I really appreciate the efforts taken by the Department of Electronics and Telecom under the leadership of Dr. Sarode sir, Dr. Dale madam, Dr. Mane madam, and as I understand, Dhanvijay madam and other people are coordinating all the activities. I wish them that this conference will be a great success, and they will definitely come out with a summary of various papers that are being submitted and published in the various journals that are about to come. And all three departments of our college, mechanical or computer or electronics and telecom, definitely keep on doing such kind of activities, and they do come up with the good quality papers for the publication. So I really thank you for the organizers for helping me out in allowing me to deliver my speech. And on behalf of my all trustees, Dr. Chandu sir, Dr. Sanap, and all other trustees, I really congratulate the organizers, and I really thank all the dignitaries and the researchers those who have submitted their papers for making this conference to move ahead and become a grand success. Thank you very much. Over to Priyanka ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words and sharings. Now I request all the participants and dignitaries present here to switch on your camera for a group photograph. Ma'am, I guess camera needs to enable for the attendees as well. Ma'am, please allow all the participants to switch on the camera.
Yes, ma'am, sure. Yes, I request all the participants to switch on the camera.
Thank you, everyone. Now, we are moving towards our next session. I request all the participants to switch off your camera, please. We all are honored to hear from our today's chief guest, Dr. D.S. Bormane sir. He has more than 10 years of experience as principal. He has more than 28 years of experience in teaching and administrations. He is Chairman Board of Studies in Electronics at Savitribai Phule Pune University. He is a member of Research and Recognition Committee for Electronics at Savitribai Phule Pune University. He is also a co-chairman Board of Advisory at IETE Delhi. About his research contribution, he has 8 patents in his name and 1 copyright. He had published more than 124 publications, out of which 67 papers are published in international journals, 41 papers in international conferences, and 16 papers in national conferences. About his career, he is a phenomenal principal in various organizations. Now, before handing over the session to Dr. Bormane sir, I would like to request Dr. Kota sir to proceed for the unveiling of the ACCET 2022 souvenir. Over to you, Kota sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me share the screen. Yes, ma'am. Its screen is visible?
Yes, sir. Screen is visible.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all. I, Dr. Prabhakar Kota, with the permission of Chief Guest, Dr. D.S. Bormane, sir, Dr. A.J. Hake, sir, and all dignitaries, I take the opportunity to unveil the souvenir in online mode. This is the front page of souvenir, 8th National Conference on Advancement in Communication, Computing and Electronics Technology, ACCET 2022. Chief Editors Dr. S.S. Sarvade, Dr. M.P. Dale, Editors Dr. P.P. Mane and Professor M.M. Dhanvijay. This conference is sponsored by IEEE Signal Processing Society, IETE Pune Center, and Knowledge Partner ICT Academy, organized by Department of Electronics and Telecommunication, Modern Education Society's College of Engineering. Then we display. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The slides are not moving.
Okay.
Is it still at the first page, that red cover page?
Now?
No, sir.
So, okay, Kota, sir.
Yeah, sir. Then we display vision and mission of the college and the department. Then National Advisory Board, team, Dr. D.S. Bomani, sir, Dr. R.D. Kharadkar, sir.
I don't think it's required to read everything.
Yes, okay, sir.
Please.
Then organizing committee with the honorable principal message and with the vice principal message, HOD message and forward message by coordinator. Then list of reviewers, index page and the abstracts. Thank you. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, Kota sir. Now I request our today's chief guest, Dr. Bormane sir, to share his views. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, one and all.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, respected Dr. Hake sir, Dr. Sarode sir, principal of the college, Dr. Manisha Dale madam, vice principal, HOD Dr. Pranati, all my colleagues, participants, and first of all, I congratulate Pranati madam and her entire team for organizing this 8th conference on advances in communication, computing and electronics technology. It's a really wonderful work you are doing since last 8 years. And I really appreciate all of you, and I thanks and congratulate management for their strong support to the department for conducting various activities. Thus, I was listening Mane madam, she has very detailed elaborated about her activities, department and some aspect of the institutes. I really appreciate the effort they have taken for the students for organizing the bridge courses and some additional activities. So because of pandemic, students have missed lot of things in last 2 years. It was online and they could not enjoy really the sense of the technology, and somehow you have conducted bridge courses. Now, thanks, the situation is a little bit improved, and the students are now coming to the college, and they are really experiencing the practicals and all the aspects. So coming to this particular conference is concerned, it's a really good platform for the students, researchers, academicians, and scientists, because it's the main aim to bring together the leading academic scientists, researchers, and research scholars to exchange and share their experiences and research result on all the aspects of advances in communication, computing, and electronics technologies. It's a real a platform, a sort of an interdisciplinary platform for the researchers and practitioners to present and discuss most of the recent innovations, trends, and concerns, as well as the practical challenges encountered and the solutions adopted in the field of this communication, computing, and electronics technology. As I'm very happy that you have shortlisted more than 50 plus papers, and which definitely includes many latest technologies. They may be focusing on the technologies which includes nanoelectronics, artificial intelligence, smart and autonomous systems, cybersecurity, 5G, quantum computing. So a lot of technological advances are taking place, and even in computing also there are new frontiers like graphene-based transistors, quantum computing, DNA data storage, neuromorphic technology, optical computing, distributed computing. A lot of technologies are coming, and a lot of research is going on, and definitely this will help the researchers to showcase and their potential. And I hope this is the good opportunity for the participants to present their work, and also to listen the other researchers' works, and definitely it will help for the quality research. And if you see the considering this advancement in the technologies, like we at the university also taking a lot of initiatives, and we're trying to provide the latest 4.0 technology like artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotic process automation, edge computing, and we at university has introduced many honors courses for the students of electronics, computer, electronics and telecommunication, also computer and IT. There are almost 8 to 9 honors, which includes artificial intelligence and machine learning, then Internet of Things, data science, cyber security, virtual reality, augmented reality, robotics, blockchain technology, automotive electronics. So all these opportunities available for the students of SPPU. Of course, there are students participate from other locations also, and definitely they are also getting benefit of this through their universities, because these are the technologies everybody should know, and this type of conferences really help to know the many things from researchers. So already many things are highlighted by researcher or speakers, and definitely Dr. Bhandare sir, he is also going to focus on this. So I appreciate and congratulate Dr. Pramati and her team for organizing this platform and inviting me to have interaction with all of you. Just I appeal all the participants, those who are attending this particular conference, they should not attend for sake of getting certificate, but I appeal them to attend other sessions also. They may get good inputs through different sessions, and that may be helpful for your further research. So I wish best luck, best wishes to all the participants. I thank management, Ms. Wadia, for inviting me to witness this inauguration function, and I really happy that our electronics fraternity is doing fantastic by means of organizing various activities, because this is a need of our. Only teaching learning is not sufficient. You should have value-added activities like a conference or workshops or seminars. And thanks to the IICT and higher bodies, they are also conducting various activities, and they are motivating various colleges to do the various activities through IIC sale or through various platforms. IICT and MHRD, they are taking the initiatives to conduct the hackathon every year, and that is a very good platform where students of different disciplines coming together, real multidisciplinary approach they are motivating and promoting. And if you see the new education policy where the silos of this are going to be break and there will be a total multidisciplinary environments. And I'm really happy that MES College of Engineering have their various labs they have mentioned which are really multidisciplinary and it is available for all the students, because in the coming days the group of students has to work together from different disciplines and different departments. And it will if you take the example of this Baha activity where the students from mechanical, electronics, computer they're working together, it's a real engineering. They are getting exposure, practical exposure, right from paper designing to fabricating the vehicle and then participating and in the computations. It is total process involves a lot of practical exposure to students, and really appreciate the colleges also supporting to the students. We also introduced the internship for the students for third engineering at SPPU, which is made mandatory for every students to undergo this at least 4 to 6 weeks of internship. And the main the logic behind is the students should get the exposure of the industry. At least they know what industry, how the industry's processes are taking place, what are the things going on, just to understand the environment. We are trying to incorporate this, and I hope this year the many students got the benefit of that, and students are undergone these internships. So this type of initiatives from various bodies and colleges are helping for the students, and I really appreciate the students are also participating enthusiastically, and they are, because in coming days this we have to focus on this various activities and apart from your regular teaching learning process, we should focus concentrate on the co-curricular activities, focus on the extracurricular activities, and in due course of time there will be credit for these various activities. There will be credits for sports activity, there will be credits for this cultural type of activities. So students will be benefited and they will getting the value added inputs from such activities. So thanks to participants, they are taking a lot of efforts. They have gone through the various literature survey and they have prepared their papers, and I hope they are going to present in front of the experts and this community, and definitely best luck for them. Once again, I thank management and especially HOD Pranuti Mani Madam and her team for inviting me for this particular inauguration function. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable and inspirational words. Now, as all good things come to an end in life, so is this inaugural ceremony. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Bormane sir, for sparing his valuable time. I thank Dr. Hake sir, Dr. Sarode sir, Dr. Daye madam for gracing this occasion with their presence, and of course all my dear participants. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce you all our today's guest of honor, Mr. Navalmal Bhandari sir. He is an instrumentation engineer. He has more than 20 years of experience in HMI graphics, commissioning, project management, vendor management, integrated team lead in Honeywell Technologies. He also contributed to society by working as COVID warrior during this pandemic. Today, he will enlighten us by sharing his knowledge in Internet of Things. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Priyanka ma'am. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir. You are clearly audible.
Okay, thank you. Respected all sirs, ma'ams, HODs, teaching staffs of different departments, as well as all the participants. It is my pleasure to give my thoughts, my knowledge in this session, and I really thank to Tanvija ma'am to introduce me and call me for this great session. So actually, Internet of the Things is the topic which I want to give you some insights and the day-to-day experience which we have in my industry. Before that, I just want to share my screen and let me know if you can see my screen. This is a short presentation I have prepared to just give you some highlights about the Internet of Things. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay. Anyways, so everyone is aware about what is the Internet of Things, and this is the day-to-day word now which we can hear like uh, everyday activity. Internet. So internet is common thing which everyone, I mean, from the KG student to PhD, PG students, everyone is aware of what is the internet. So basically, uh, internet or in day-to-day sociology or in the society, what happened? We used to communicate with each other. So teachers communicate with the students, students communicate with the let's say canteen boys, then taxi driver, bus drivers, they communicate their passengers, so everyone communicates with each other. So that is the day-to-day society or sociology. Now there is a one more technology introduced from last we'll say 25 30 years back, where physical devices or the physical objects, they are communicating with each other, they are sharing the data with each other. um, and why they are sharing the data? To make the place better. So internet of things, it describes mainly, it's called like a physical objects or the group of any objects, like sensors, like computers, which are having the processing abilities. They do have some software, they do have some technologies. They are getting connected and exchanging the data with each other. And this happens over the internet or any other communication media. And why this happens? Because it requires to give the sequences of actions to perform in such a way that it will help as per the times requirement, it helps as per the situations requirement, conditions, or the course of actions. So any small example which we can take, like Alexa. Now everyone is aware, or in most of the house we will have that Alexa small device, where that device is connected over the internet. And what are the things, if you want, like if you want to listen any song, you just say Alexa and that song names, and that Alexa plays for you. So this is very easy things happening nowadays. And in the today's technology, um, we must have a lot of data, and that data has to be you know uh, communicate with each other for the betterment of the society. And this is what the IoT is doing. uh, so last 2 years, everyone is aware, and as Hake sir mentioned, that last 2 years was very difficult for everyone because of that pandemic situations. No one is talking with each other. There is a social distancing happening. If you see anyone is sneezing, you keep a lot of distance with each other. And the reason is, there should be a infections can be transferred. Now, for this for this technology, um, uh, we as a Honeywell, we introduce a new word, which is a healthy building. So this pandemic situations gives a panic to everyone, but Honeywell take an opportunity to get some new technologies for the betterment of society, and that is the healthy building. Um, the word maybe looks very fancy, that healthy building. I mean, usually we have a healthy life, healthy lifestyle. This is something a healthy building. So what this healthy building is? Um, Now, healthy building is the for your any ordinary building, any that building may be your hospital, airports, schools, your office buildings, or maybe your house, your home. So we use the technology, we use the internet, we use this data to make that place for the betterment of living. In terms of, we'll have a better air quality and we'll have a safety and security of that building. Now, when we are saying that, a better air quality, what does that mean? So in here, we are having the multiple factors like temperature, humidity, pressure, flow, or your air quality. That means, CO2 percentage or nitrogen percentage or any different gases percentage in your air. So we have to first control that. So this is the air quality area, and we use the different sensors, different controlling functionalities to understand what is the current situation of your buildings or of that space. We analyze, we do some analytics on that data, and based on the analytics, we take some action. So there are sensors and actuators involved in this whole system. So how it works? We'll take a small example for better understanding. So far, I hope everyone can understand what I'm saying, right? Just a quick feedback. I mean, it is visible, it is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now about the air quality, we'll take a small example of any college building, and in college building we are having a big auditorium where around 400 to 500 guests can be present at a one time. Now till last month we do have a social distancing. So what does that mean is no one can sit to side by side, so we have to keep one place empty in between the two persons. So how we can manage this? um, so now we take this healthy building option or healthy building things. We are having a 500 people's occupancy in one building, so we use to have a few sensors installed at the entrance. Second thing, we have barcodes to every individuals, and we use that data to control the number of persons. So let's say on Tuesday, we have some great function in that auditorium, and we have to invite only 250 peoples. So you have to allow that 250 people's data in the systems, and that system analyze. Let's say Navarmal Bhandari is invited in on Tuesday's session. So I do have my iCard, which is having some barcodes. And when I come to the entrance, when I swap my card, the system will identify, okay, this is the person who is allowed today. If I swap that card on Wednesday, the system says you are not allowed today. And that is the one way for, safety or security. Now, next thing, once that person enter, we do have occupancy, and that occupancy sensor installed in every row, every door steps. So it counts how many people are entered in that area, and based on that, if once that 250 persons are entered in that area, it will lock all the doors, or it will give the signals so that not another 251 person or the more than 250 persons will allow in that area. So this is the way how the technology are used, or how the things are used. Now how this information transfer um, from the manual things to your automation thing is by your internet of things, because these all data we upload on the cloud or on the common data server, and that's how they acknowledge how many persons, how many peoples are allowed, which peoples are allowed. So this is something safety and security. Now, from the air quality, we know that for 250 persons. So the first thing, when we designed that whole system, whole auditorium, it was for 500 people. So based considering that 500 people's occupancy, the air conditioning systems are installed, your fan speed, your airflow, air pressure, everything was defined. Now because of this pandemic, the number of occupancy is 50%. Now it is only to 50%. So we have to reduce that the capacity of fan, reduce the capacity of temperature, cooling coil, heating coil, and all other things. And that everything will happen just by one click. Now, instead of saying that, this space is for 500 people, now we have to simply enter that. Now the space is for 250 people. And based on that, your all system, all data will be manipulated as per the requirement. Now again, air conditioning system, how it works, I guess no need to say, but specifically in case of hospitals or some pharmaceutical areas, we have to use always a fresh air. We should not use this recirculated air. So there is something healthy building features are introduced. So that air, whatever comes to that space, it will be directly from the outside of the building, and it will exhaust to outside of building. But we cannot directly exhaust that air to the atmosphere because it is having a lot of germs, lot of maybe chemical particles, right? So that how we can control. Now again, that Internet of Things will introduce, where we have the measurements of what are the germs particle in the air, and based on that we flow that air on the heating coils or some other aspects, and because of that the germs got killed, and now this air we exhaust to the atmosphere. So these are the small things, but very important ideas which introduced and which which now we are using in the day-to-day technology. So this is a small concept of healthy building. Now, after the air quality, simply this safety and security. What the safety and security will be? As I told that on Tuesday X person is allowed, Y person is not allowed. So how that will be controlled? Because we cannot keep the security guard always same security guard at the gate, and he will find out of this 250 people who is allowed, who is not allowed, right? That is not practical, that is not possible. So that card systems, if that card punching and it gives an alarm, that means he's not allowed. That's it, simple. So this is the healthy building scenario, and this is what introduced by Honeywell and in last pandemic, and this is really having a lot of features and expectation, or we can say people are asking for this facility. Just want to highlight one example which we did as a pilot in Honeywell building in Bangalore. That was our R&D center, and we introduced this healthy building concept, these different sensors, different items in that building, and it was successfully run at that area. And because of this, we do have a lot of different buildings, different scenarios. People are asking for this solution. How this healthy building works, just a quick glance I will just highlight here. So as you can see on the screen, there are total 5 different areas or the steps, where the first is like a conduct healthy building audit. So that means sensing. It introduces a lot of sensors, different cameras, barcodes. So that first it will have a conduct a lot of healthy building audits. Once that audit happen, then it establish and baselines, and it analyze with the what is expected, that is the set point. Then for every building we have to do some different custom solutions, because every building is not the same functionality. Like auditorium is applicable only for universities or school buildings, but not in hospitals or airports. So it is having a customized solution for different applications. Then deploy the solutions, and based on that we have to optimize as per requirements, do the calculations of the different datas, and based on the data it will control your building. So this is successfully done at one of our facility, and it works very well. So far everyone is okay with the presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so now I just want to run one video of Honeywell Bangalore office healthy building facility, how it works. So let me just play it, and is it audible?
No, sir. Sir, while sharing your screen, you just need to select that option, include computer audio.
Okay.
No, go on to the share option.
Okay.
Stop sharing now. Again, click on share.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just below that, the first option is include computer audio. Just below leave button.
Yeah, okay. Is it audible?
Honeywell's Healthy Building Solutions provide a holistic view of a building to help create a space that is healthier, safer, and more productive. Let's look at how we're making our Campus 2 building in Bangalore safer to comply with new guidelines and improve business continuity. Health screenings may be a part of a business's new normal. Honeywell has deployed thermal cameras at the building's entry points to pre-screen for elevated skin temperature of employees and visitors, and identify if additional testing is needed. Improved access control is also critical.
Access granted.
We've deployed facial recognition access control to reduce contact with surfaces.
Access granted.
Honeywell MaxPro video management systems with network video recording can use existing cameras to identify if building occupants are complying with guidelines around social distancing and wearing masks. On average, we spend 90% of our time indoors, so indoor air quality is a major contributor to a healthy building experience. From optimal temperature and humidity to better filtration and ventilation, and selective pressurization to isolate vulnerable areas, we can help you improve air quality one step at a time, even as occupancy fluctuates. Air quality improvement starts with sensing technology. Only when you can measure particles can you properly control them. We installed indoor air quality sensors throughout the building and in air handling units. And we installed energy-efficient electronic air cleaners to remove airborne particles, and implemented ultraviolet lights in an effort to help improve air quality. These allow the air handling unit to maintain optimal temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide levels, and negative pressure in toilets, while monitoring particulate matter 2.5 and total volatile organic compounds across all zones in the building. All of these changes are measured and monitored by a Healthy Buildings dashboard. We continuously feed data into Honeywell Forge, where analytics provide a healthy building score and advanced insights to help operators maintain the building in its optimal state. Real-time analytics allow for actions to isolate spaces and can alert operators to issues such as air quality changes, or non-compliance to guidelines, such as social distancing. These alarms will prompt the building and facilities manager to take necessary precautions. Honeywell's Healthy Building Solutions integrate air quality, safety, and security technologies, along with advanced analytics, to help building owners minimize potential risks of contamination and improve business continuity. We're helping building owners make it safer, show it safer, and keep it safer.
Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed the video rather than my explanation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but by the way, actually, I'm not a good speaker, but I try to explain what the technology is. And now I guess I'm opening the session for any question and answers. If anyone is having any questions, we can take a couple of questions. Is that okay, Priyanka ma'am?
Yes, dear participants, please ask if you have any queries or questions.
Okay, I mean, if there are no any questions, then back to Priyanka ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable sharing. And yes, it is a complete different perspective you elaborated in front of us regarding the IoT. We do have Internet of Things as our curriculum subject for final year students. But whatever you shared with us today gives us a complete different point of view about IoT. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, dear participants, now here I declare the end of inaugural ceremony, and we will now have a break of 20 minutes, and at 11:15 sharp, as per the schedule, you are requested to join your respective sessions. The respective sessions meeting links are already shared with you on WhatsApp group. So all dear participants are requested to join your respective sessions for the further presentations. Thank you. Thank you very much.